So the day of closing, I'm sitting there signing the documents, and she hands me my keys, and I literally have a emotional breakdown. Everything just started to come into play. Like, this is really real. This is really happening. Prior to me becoming a homeowner, I was renting a home. I rented quite a few apartments.
Well, we've been talking about buying a house for years, I guess.
As long as we've been renting out.
As long as we've been in an apartment, basically. Like, I always imagined having a house type deal. So, yeah, it was definitely inspiring for me, for sure.
When I first applied for a loan through a bank, it was a frustrating process. There was no step 1, step 2, step 3, or this resource will help you get to this point. So it was not very helpful. The process with Habitat was like a blessing. Information on the website, it's like, okay, you're gonna need a credit score of this, you're gonna need a debt to income ratio, like things that made sense. So it gave me the things that I needed to work on, that I knew I needed to work on, so that I could become a homeowner. And if I had questions at any time or concerns, they were always there to help and guide and answer and just help me feel comfortable. Some of the favorite things that I do in my home is cooking, relaxing, watching TV, listening to music, and enjoying my little fur babies. My kids are adults, so it's kind of hard to even get them together. But I do hope that this will become a place where we can all get together every now and then and catch up. I was fortunate to be a participant in the first launch of the Advanced Black Home Ownership Program. And it was like classes, like we would meet up every 2 weeks. We had a financial coach that would come in and teach us like the resources that we would need, like to clean up your credit if you needed that. They also gave us like history on why Black home ownership isn't so prevalent in America. So we found out some things like redlining and things like that in America that I knew nothing about. The experience has been impressive. It's a community thing. Like, it's so much that could be so good for the world if people just knew about the program. Like, it was just like a hidden gem in the, that people don't know, like, this is a thing that you could do if you just focus and go through the process. I believe Habitat is making a huge impact when it comes to passing it forward, giving people home ownership that they could pass on to others and their families, and then you're giving them the information and the tools and resources that they've learned that they can also pass on to others. It's a pass forward, so it just keeps going from one person to the next, to the next, to the next.
It's important for you to leave a legacy that's going to help your kids and their kids and generations after build on that foundation.
We should advance racial equity because everybody should have the opportunity to live the American dream.